In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 WNBA games happening on August 7, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 WNBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Sparks versus Washington Mystics. The Los Angeles Sparks and Washington Mystics face off on Sunday in a WNBA showdown at the Entertainment and Sports Center. The Los Angeles Sparks look to snap a 6-game losing streak. The Washington Mystics look for a win after winning 5 of their last 7 games. When these two teams faced off on July 12th, it was the Mystics that secured the 94-81 victory. The Washington Mystics come into this game with a 20-13 record overall, and they were defeated in the last game against the Chicago Sky. The defense really struggled, giving up 10 points, and that led to the defeat. The defense struggling in the last game was a bit shocking. The Mystics are averaging 80 points, while their defense is giving up 76 points per game. The offense is ranked 8th in the league, while their defense is ranked 1st in the league. Alina Del Don has been the top player for the Mystics, averaging 17 points while shooting 48.8% from the field. The Washington Mystics are shooting 34.4% from beyond the arc and 77.7% from the free throw line. The Washington Mystics are allowing 32.8% shooting from deep and are grabbing 35.1 rebounds per game. On the other side of this matchup is the Los Angeles Sparks, who sit with a 12-20 record overall and have lost 5 games in a row. In the last game against the Atlanta Dream, they almost made the comeback late, but fell just short as they were defeated by 2 points. The Sparks are averaging 80 points, while their defense is giving up 85 points per game. The offense is ranked 8th in the league, while their defense is ranked 11th in the league. Nneka Ogwumike has been the top player for the Sparks, averaging 18.5 points while shooting 55.6% from the field. The Los Angeles Sparks are shooting 32.2% from beyond the arc and 77.9% from the free throw line. The Los Angeles Sparks are allowing 37.7% shooting from deep and are grabbing 31.1 rebounds per game. The Sparks are 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games following an against the spread win, and 3-8 against the spread in their last 11 games overall. The Mystics are 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 home games and 9-4 against the spread in their last 13 games overall. The over is 6-2 in Sparks' last 8 road games. The under is 4-1 in Mystics' last 5 home games. The Sparks are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Washington. These two teams are similar with their offense. The one big difference between the two teams is the defense. The Sparks are giving up 85 points per game, and they are going to struggle to defend again in this game. The Mystics scored 94 points in the last game against the Sparks, and they will get close to that in this game. Washington will have the advantage of being at home and will have its leading scorer and rebounder Alina Del Don back in the lineup after sitting out the last game. Washington has covered the number in 5 of its last 8. Los Angeles has lost each of its last 6 and is 3-3 against the spread over that span. Behind the play of Alina Del Don, Natasha Cloud, and Ariel Atkins, the Mystics will pull away in the second half to win, so the Washington Mystics to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Washington Mystics are averaging 80 points on 43.8% shooting and allowing 75 points on 42.5% shooting. Alina Del Don is averaging 17 points and 6.4 rebounds, while Ariel Atkins is averaging 15 points and 3.2 rebounds. Natasha Cloud is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Alicia Clark is grabbing 4.5 rebounds. The Los Angeles Sparks are averaging 80 points on 44.7% shooting and allowing 85 points on 46.1% shooting. Nneka Ogwumike is averaging 19 points and 2.1 assists, while Brittany Sykes is averaging 10 points and 3.2 rebounds. Katie Lou Samuelson is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Jordan Canada is dishing 5.1 assists. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Las Vegas Aces versus Seattle Storm. The Las Vegas Aces and Seattle Storm face off on Sunday in a WNBA showdown at Climate Pledge Arena. The Las Vegas Aces look for a win after winning 7 of their last 10 games. The Seattle Storm look for a win after splitting their last 8 games. When these two teams faced off on June 29th, it was the Storm that secured the 88-78 victory. The Las Vegas Aces come into this game with a 22-10 record overall, but they are coming off a bad loss in the last game. The defense gave up 82 points, and that led to the defeat. 2 games ago, against the Washington Mystics, they were defeated 83-73. The Aces are averaging 90 points, while their defense is giving up 84 points per game. The Aces want to push the pace, but at times the defense has been an issue. The Aces' offense is ranked first in the league, while their defense is ranked 8th in the league. The top offensive player for the Aces has been Kelsey Plum, and she is averaging 20 points while shooting 45.4% from the field. The Las Vegas Aces are shooting 35.8% from beyond the arc and 81.2% from the free throw line. The Las Vegas Aces are allowing 35.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 35.9 rebounds per game. On the other side of this matchup is the Storm, who sit with a 20-12 record overall, and in the last game they looked good. The offense put up 89 points against the Minnesota Lynx, and they won by 12 points. The Storm are averaging 81 points, while their defense is giving up 77 points per game. The offense is ranked 7th in the league, while their defense is ranked 2nd in the league. The top offensive player for Seattle this season has been Breanna Stewart, and she is averaging 21 points while shooting 46.8% from the field and 38.2% from behind the three-point line. The Seattle Storm are shooting 35.4% from beyond the arc and 81.8% from the free throw line. The Seattle Storm are allowing 31.7% shooting from deep and are grabbing 33.4 rebounds per game. The Aces are 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 road games and 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 Sunday games. The Storm are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 home games and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The under is 4-0 in Aces' last 4 overall. The under is 5-1 in Storm last 6 home games. The Aces are 7-20 against the spread in the last 27 meetings in Seattle. The Aces haven't looked good coming into this game, and it was the Storm that were able to win by 10 points in the last game against Las Vegas. Seattle scored 89 points in the last game, and they are going to run up the score in this game. This line is a little weird, as the Las Vegas Aces are coming off back-to-back rough losses, and they were smoked in their last trip to Seattle. The Seattle Storm have been hit or miss these last few weeks, but they're head and shoulders more trustworthy in big games, and they usually get the job done at home. In fact, the Storm have lost just 1 home game since June 7th. We're not being asked to lay anything crazy, and you could argue this line should be steeper. The Aces will struggle against Seattle's defense, so the Seattle Storm to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Atlanta Dream versus Minnesota Lynx. The Atlanta Dream and Minnesota Lynx face off on Sunday in a WNBA showdown at the Target Center. The Atlanta Dream look for a win after splitting their last 8 games. The Minnesota Lynx look for a win after splitting their last 10 games. When these two teams faced off on July 28th, it was the Lynx that were able to secure the 92-85 victory. The Dream come into this game with a 14-18 record overall, but they have won 2 games in a row. In the last game against the Los Angeles Sparks, they almost blew the game late, but they won 88-86. The Dream are averaging 78 while their defense is giving up 81 points per game. The offense is ranked 11th in the league, while their defense is ranked 5th in the league. The Dream's defense too often has had quarters where they really struggled, and in the last game against the Lynx they gave up 92 points. Tiffany Hayes has been the top player for the Dream, averaging 16 points while shooting 54.5% from the field and 42.9% from behind the three-point line. The Atlanta Dream are shooting 35.2% from beyond the arc and 77% from the free throw line. The Atlanta Dream are allowing 33.8% shooting from deep and are grabbing 35.8 rebounds per game. On the other side of this matchup is the Minnesota Lynx, who sit with a 12-20 record overall, but they are coming off a loss in their last game against the Seattle Storm. The defense really struggled, giving up 89 points, and that led to the blowout defeat. At halftime, they were down 56-32. The Lynx are averaging 83 points, while their defense is giving up 84 points per game. The offense is ranked 4th in the league, while their defense is ranked 9th. The Lynx have dealt with a ton of injuries this season, and that has been a big reason for the team not living up to the expectations. Sylvia Fowles will be retiring after the season, but she has been quite impressive so far this year, averaging 15 points while shooting 63.5% from the field. She has also grabbed 9.8 rebounds per game. The Minnesota Lynx are shooting 34% from beyond the arc and 77.5% from the free throw line. The Minnesota Lynx are allowing 34.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 37.9 rebounds per game. The Dream are 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 Sunday games and 0-5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. The Lynx are 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 games following a straight-up loss and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games playing on 3 or more days rest. The over is 7-3 in Dream last 10 road games. The over is 4-1 in Lynx last 5 overall. The Dream were 6-13 against the spread in the last 19 meetings in Minnesota. 2 hit or miss teams that are difficult to get a proper read on, and you can make a case for or against either side in this spot. With that said, the Minnesota Lynx are at home and this is pretty much their season, with them on the outside looking in for a potential playoff spot. If the Lynx can't find a way to get this game, they're highly likely not going to the postseason. You have to think that motivation will lead to an inspired performance, and it's why they're slight favorites here. While the Lynx have been inconsistent this season, I still trust their offense a lot more in this game. The last time these two teams faced off, the Lynx scored 92 points, and I expect they are going to run up the score. The Dream won't give up 82 or 83 points, and that will be the difference as the Lynx get the job done. So the Minnesota Lynx to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Minnesota Lynx are averaging 84 points on 44.6% shooting and allowing 84 points on 43.5% shooting. Sylvia Fowles is averaging 15.4 points and 9.9 rebounds, while Ariel Powers is averaging 14 points and 3.1 assists. Kayla McBride is the third double-digit scorer and Moriah Jefferson is grabbing 2.7 rebounds. The Atlanta Dream are averaging 78 points on 42.1% shooting and allowing 81 points on 42.5% shooting. Tiffany Hayes is averaging 16 points and 3.6 rebounds, while Ryan Howard is averaging 16 points and 2.7 assists. Cheyenne Parker is the third double-digit scorer and Ari McDonald is dishing 2.6 assists. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.